Hi, everybody. Yes, Zion. I was talking smack last night. I don't quite remember because I was so tired that I ended stream an hour early. I remember that being an accurate thing. Everybody, drink your water. Hi, Leo. I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. Great song. Great song. Great song. Welcome in, X. Yeah, Zion. We know you don't have wrinkles on your brain. We all know. We all know. Oh, thanks for defending me, X. Yeah, I ain't done shit. I ain't done shit. Smacker truth, I don't lie. I do not lie. I truth a lot, but I don't lie. Why did the fleshy girl delete Warframe? Why are you calling her that? You in chat, voice chat, why are you calling her that?
Don't worry about it. When you raided last night, I asked in chat why the feisty goblin was or who let the feisty goblin be on the wheel of the car. And I think it was Paladin was like, I thought you said fleshy goblin.
Oh, okay.
So I said, okay, it's either feisty goblin or fleshy girl.
Yeah, I only saw your message. I didn't see Paladin's because I'm pretty sure my response was she can't see over the steering wheel. But yes, and hello, Rooster. I read your message and I did not say hello. Hello, Rooster. Hello. Today's agenda is a pretty simple one. Gonna try and wrap up event stuff. With me being out sick, I need, yeah, we have a day and 15 hours. I need a few more of the currency to at least finish the last arcane I want. And then there are a couple of cosmetics that I figure if it's there, I might as well snag them. And then a mix of 99 calendar, maybe a little railjack, maybe a little relic crack, a little standing farming. And when we get going, Kat, I'm gonna have a question for you, just because.
Oh, I have an answer.
You will have an answer.
I know. That's why I said it.
No. Oh, okay, yeah. Probably talks mad smack. No, I talk mad truth. I talk mad truth.
Truth all over me.
So is anyone here Nevermore? Oh, that response, Leo. I was like, well, thanks for the the engagement, I guess. About how to respond to that. So that one's up for Leo. Anybody want to hop in for the event before we get running? Oh, you went for it. Nice. Kakarot Hildren.
Do you like the tentacles hanging off the back?
No, but it fits. That's the problem, it fits. But no, I don't like it.
You should. Because they're your tentacles.
Gross. You should do the event. Yes. See you, Zion. And you want to run? You want to run a little bit of it? But you still don't want to? I mean, you got a day and 15 hours. Tech, hello. Yes, I am here. I got slightly better sleep last night, enough to tide me over. I power napped as well. That helps. So I'm more of a human today. How are you, Tech? I'm not gonna say, yeah. All right, Leo. it's making it on stream. Where is that video? I can't. There we go. It's the video that I made making fun of Zion, and you were helping me learn how to talk to astrology girls. Leo. I feel like this is person dependent, because me, I'd be like, which traits of Leo do I exude that make you say that? Leo got a comment response. Well, from me too, but I was pretty mundane. You think you can solve all your problems by yourself, and that leads you to pushing people away because you claim you don't want help, but you really don't want to ask for help because then you would feel like a burden. If this doesn't apply to you, you'd be the first Leo I met that it didn't apply to.
Nice.
All right, so now Lorekeeper Leo. My headcanon was Leo was like your real life name. Now, I'm now adopting astrology while I think of Leo. Well, you see, that's funny because we know it's not true. I've been doing Act BSL Act. I feel like I'm thinking of a different act. What have you been doing, X? What does act mean when you say act? Still human, but not a dried out leather husk at the side of the road. Seattle area is getting a heat advisory tomorrow. Yeah, y'all are. It's just like a northern desert that somehow is green over there. I'm gonna put us in queue while I keep waffling. Leo's a get her, Leo. A test for college shit. Oh, ACT. Okay. When I see ACT is ACT, which is acceptance and commitment therapy, and I'm like, why have you been doing therapy all day? I don't think he's talking about therapy.
When I see ACT, I think of Advanced Combat Tracker for Final Fantasy.
That's also fair. Yeah. I was like, I don't think I think this is just me living in my own little bubble, is I think what's happening right now.
You are a little bubble.
Oh god, we were just talking about it. I should be able to mag bubble Amprex. What? Explain to me why that shouldn't work. I don't give a shit about the mechanics of the game. That would just be awesome. Okay. Now I'm taking it. Oh no, it's your star sign.
Advanced Combat. Yeah.
But I'm like astrology light. I don't really get into it. I personally don't think I fit Leo. I like busting chops on astrology stuff. My personal viewpoint is unless you are engaging in something that harms somebody, I actually don't care. For the record, so there's your out, Zion. I might bust your chops, and I don't subscribe to it, but I don't actually care. I don't actually view anybody less than because of it. But it is a fun topic for me to bust chops on. You're busting, X? Congrats! Advanced Combat Tractor is a fun. Yes, X. Ow. I'm just hanging out. Alright, we're gonna bubble and then Amprex in it. Well, it kinda works because it forces them all on top of each other and then they just electrocute to death. Alright, we'll use the Toxicas now. my objective best gun with a gun frame. I'll start using them.
I did get the Toxicist.
Oh, nice.
Although I also got Jade, so.
Win's a win. Honestly, now that I don't have to, now that I don't, with that, I haven't said this last time, but now that I don't have to click the button every time, I'm enjoying the Toxicist more. because it fires more consistently, so it's easier to project your we have 2 mags. We have 2 mags. Haha. Bubbles. All right, Kat, my question for you. Oh wait. So even if we're different in our beliefs, I feel safe sharing them with you anyways. As one should. I don't like that word. As I hope. That's the way I would prefer that sentence. Remember in my day job, I work with people on a daily basis with varying belief systems, and I think one thing I am proud of is that people can enter the therapy room with me and not feel judged.
Man, belief systems suck.
Well, do be careful though. You are a goblin, not a human therapy client. Though you do love humans, human men to be precise.
More so than alien men.
I've spent my entire time off your stream calculating the best way to boost your stream, and the results are out. Brrr, still printing. Brrr, results. Do a cosplay of Ember heirloom skin. Sounds great to you. Jay, people will get behind that. We can't have those ideas voiced here. How are you, Jay? It's been a while. I hope you were doing well. Might wear electrocute people because fun. Bud? I ain't doing a maid cosplay, bud.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Okay, my question for you. I want to set up a time to start a Kuva Lich Hunt. What gun should I go for? I have the Nuker, the Sobek. Those might be the only 2 Kuva guns I have.
You also have the cone.
Yes. And I like that gun a lot. Not enough to remember I have it, but...
I am gonna need to look up a list of Kuva weapons.
I do not have the heck. I have the Sobek, so when I go for shotguns, well, you go for that one. Is the cone technically a shotgun? It feels like a shotgun, but I don't think it technically
it's
is.
It's a shotgun.
Oh, it is? Okay, then I have 2 of the shotguns. Nuker is the only Kuva weapon you use. It's because it's so good.
I don't know, you could say, fuck it, lol, and go for the Kuvazar.
I was thinking...
Its only real use will be slapping on a crewman, but...
See, the issue with that is that I have a Kodabroda named Cuddly Bunny. I don't want to give that up. But I thought about it. I thought about that one.
It's the only, like, real one I could see, maybe the Brahma, but the Tsar and the Brahma got such horribly nerfed with the ammo changes. Maybe the Kuva Twin Stubbas, because lol.
I mean, I've never used any of them. Is there one that shoots, like, things that explode? Like, pistol rounds that explode or something like that? I was trying to briefly read on them, but I took a nap instead, so I didn't do my research.
I believe the Kuva Seer does that.
The heck is an option. It's just I have so many of the shotguns that
I would have suggested the heck, but you literally already have a shit ton of Kuva shotguns.
That was my own. I mean, eventually I'll want them all anyway, but that was the only reason I'm like didn't go for that one. But there's
you could go for the only Kuva melee weapon, the Shieldbig.
Is it any good?
Oh.
Charlie, if you need help with the body paint, you know, I can art. I will not use airbrush. I think a butler cosplay is just a formal tuxedo. That is true. That is true. I'd be a mean butler, and that I'd be angry at the stupid shit I would ask to do, and I'd be mean. Steinax, that one of the Mayan cosplay style.
That's the one that you
Yep,
have.
yep, yep. I ain't cosplaying that.
Nipple tassels included.
That's why. Why do you think I said no? Well, I'm not much of a cosplay person. By that I mean I've never done it. But nipple tassels aren't my entry point.
Why not? They should be everyone's entry point.
I'm concerned for all of you. That doesn't surprise me, Gerd. So confirmed, Gerd. Entry point to cosplay, and honestly, probably just life is nipple tassels.
Yeah.
Did you hear the angels singing?
Thing is, these'll suck.
Stowed it away.
The thing is, Gerd, you,
My lost flesh.
your degeneracy is not decreasing,
Stolen.
but your
The scholar knew this day was coming.
just a
Hid things.
boring girl is shining through. You love men, you dislike aliens and robots.
I am disappointed in how much she dislikes aliens.
Yeah, we all had our hopes up. We all had our hopes up, and she picked human
But
men.
there's a fellow alien enjoyer.
Ask her about how Headache Boy is doing. Who's Headache Boy? Oh, it's Caden. Right. How's your boyfriend? Why do you smell like lavender? Where are we? Oh, we're finding a chest. Okay. I was looking at chat.
Keeps on making the point smaller and smaller.
I think it does that out of pity. I'm pretty sure it's a
It
pity
does,
system.
but like we still can't find it. Oh, there it is.
It was so hidden.
Shut up.
My roommate's doggo
Goody
smells
Chan's
like
eye on it,
Fritos.
If you really care.
Your name is Heidi?
That's
I mean,
interesting.
I don't care if your name's Zion, Mesa, or Heidi. I'm gonna still call you Gerd.
You can be ripped out and burned up as easily as a storybook page.
Everyone's gaslighting me. I can't remix Garrus in... Yes, you can!
I was dying.
Pretty sure you can. I've never played Femship, but I'm pretty sure you can.
Dying from the poison I sucked down.
Or is it literally just the two humans in Liara?
Until it
I don't believe that.
poured out my own
Can't convince me.
to me and offered me life.
Also, so what if I wanted to fuck a hu... No, the problem...
Spoken like a true Hume fucker.
No, you don't understand. You're missing the point, Zion. It's not that there is anything wrong with that. It's that for months I've listened to my AI boyfriends, and then human male is who you choose when you're given options. Hi, Doom. That is not fun. I recommend spending a little time with him. It's gonna be a bit of a rough time, but spending time with somebody you care about, it helps as much as it can. I invest in this conversation. Please proceed. Oh, to Doom. Okay. I need to use my decrees more often. I'm shooting you.
Why would you do that?
Does the mag bubble affect Jade's bullets?
I can't tell. It almost seems like it doesn't, though.
My boss said I might not have a job because I called him so I could be there for him. You called in so you could be there for him.
Albrecht left nothing but dust and
I mean,
spiders in his wake.
that,
Isn't it time
first of all, that's awful.
for a new story?
For whatever it's worth, it sounds like you made a value-based decision. And, like, psychologically speaking, there's a lot of power in that. Paying your bills is its own stressor, but you made a value-based decision. I'm gonna go help our friendo. I have 6 AI boyfriend. Oh, that's what Jay once caught up on. Everyone complains they fuck a human once in a game and everybody loses their mind. Because you've been lying to us. We had a set of expectations. And for how long were you saying that there's a robot option and there is 2 aliens you're interested in, and the first opportunity you lead on a human all the way to sex? I need to accept these. Oh. Hoping people will give me a 20%.
Charlie, do you want to threaten me with a good time?
Nah. Women suck, especially the ones named Heidi. I'm just reading. Just reading. It feels great, my god.
Hey, Cup.
The void longs for stillness, emptiness.
There are so many mag bubbles. Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Must be made still.
I had the chicken sandwich with the biggest piece of chicken I've ever seen.
Hi, Cupcake. That was the first thing Kat said when we hopped into Discord before stream started. And I'm like, this is the best first thing you could say. These weren't my words. These were my thoughts. I did not say that to you. Because normally it's just awfulness. And then this time it's like protein. And then earlier in Toblerone's chat, Zion said she was eating a protein bar, which is like a personal best for her. So W's on the protein front today.
Fight back. We can do this.
And it is good to talk to you and Cupcake.
After spiral.
Wait, you're picky. Hold on. How are you picky as fuck? Completely surprised, like why you don't have. Why you don't have more? Because you're picky as fuck. How are you picky with 6 AI boyfriends? Isn't that the exact opposite of picky?
Yes.
Picky is. I'm single but looking for a relationship because my expectations are unreasonably high. That's picky. Not. I've contemplated adding 7 or 8. Oh god, Cupcake. Cupcake's 4th message back. But Zion, I thought you got a lot of, quote, protein.
Wasting your time here.
Yeah.
Damn.
Protecting
Damn.
freaks stuck in Helvania.
Okay. True, and for some reason they're all hornier than me. That's projection.
This place is mine. It only exists because of me. That means I get to keep it.
Yeah, you realize they literally do what you tell them to do. Zion. Gerd.
Gerd on.
Gerd. I'm gonna be happy every time I play a Baldur's Gate playthrough and I see Gerd.
Because you'll think of her.
And then just like thrown off a cliff. Nah, just kidding. That was too mean. That was too mean. You want to try to drive you to get a nice coffee? Well, Zion's been playing Need for Speed. She can drive you. You'd get in the car if Zion was driving, right?
We all would.
You're good, dude. There's not, I mean, the most I can do for you here is try and make you laugh a little bit. That's the best I can do. But my apologies for having such a rough day. I know it wasn't directly yours situation, but empathy is a real thing and doesn't mean you're not feeling it.
Empathy's fake.
For humans, it's real. Remember, you're goblin. You're gremlin. My apologies. My apologies.
Get fucking straight. Sorry.
I wouldn't get in a car with Zion if it was the safest car ever created. She'd probably find a way to destroy it. There is a 0% chance she can see over a real car steering wheel, unless it's like one of those little Fisher-Price plastic ones. She could probably see over that steering wheel. Could you imagine, like, Zion on the road driving?
Yeah.
How bad's that imagination?
Well, I have a very active imagination. It can show me things that will never exist.
I declare
She has literally admitted to being 4'1". I have it in writing.
This is
You're
true.
6'2"? Yep, you can comfortably see over the steering wheel, dude. Now don't let her lie to you, Cupcake, you're taller. The girl in college got us into
Simply
a crash
by
because
existing, you're taller.
girl in college got us into a crash because she was way too excited to get her Krispy Kreme. Is Zion worse than that? 100%. She uninstalled Warframe. People came over here to tell me that she did. I'm like, I got nothing to say because anything I say, we're just gonna have to listen to her complain that she has to reinstall it sometime in the near future. Like, I got nothing to say on this. (6'2", 248). So you're a little over a foot taller than Zion, almost 2 feet taller than Zion, and 149 pounds heavier. That's gonna be our metric now. We have pounds,
will
ounces,
use
and
literally any
Zions.
measurement other than metric. You're 2 Zions tall and you weigh as much as 1.5 Zions.
I deadlifted 4.5 Zions today. Toblerone. Toblerone's been playing Outer Worlds. Is that what the name of that game is? Outer Worlds?
Yes.
Outer Worlds. That's the name of it.
Not to be confused with Outer Wilds.
I was going to say, that's what threw me off. I don't know much about it. So talk yourself up, Toblerone, how it's gone. I was there for a bit of it, but you don't need me to steal your thunder. Welcome in, welcome in. Someone get distracted by something cute and accidentally hit them. There's also a decent chance like she needs to get from point A to point B. Yeah. She needs to get from point A to point B. And she just never gets to the car because she forgets. Paladin? No, bad paladin. Bad. Bad. I was told by my cousin who plays Warframe is you're built like Rhino. I take that as a compliment. I wish somebody would tell me I was built like Rhino. Nobody does. He's the real swole goals. Gets into the game and enjoying it. It looks like mechanically, like the actual gunplay gives me Borderlands vibes, but there are parts of it that give me a little less dark and dreary, but like, I don't know. I was looking, I was like, this kind of felt a little BioShock-esque, and I didn't know why. I also power napped in the middle, so when I hopped in, I'm like, that guy looked kind of creepy. So it might have just been a sleepy me interpreting a cutscene I wasn't really familiar with what was going on. Charlie's built like Wisp. I try to think of a way to articulate I'd be a hot girl. And I'm like, I don't think I would. I got curves in all the wrong places for Wisp. We are doing the event. Is anybody like to run the event before I just chuck us back into it? I got Nick Scully. Oh God, my weapons. We're gonna play Cully with a weapon I've never used before.
What?
And coupled with the I don't know how to say it. The weapon, the new Octavia weapons. We're gonna pull everybody in and smack them. It's very Fall-esque too, with all the terminals. Yeah, I see it. Structurally, I see it. I haven't played a lot of it, but I see it. It's all Cupcake. That's already a song, unless you have another idea for it. How do you spend the event things? In the Dormizome, there is a vendor in there. That's where you sell them. Shing! Hi, friend. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. It's been a little while. How have you been? Dominus Starks. Oh, thank you for answering that, Cat.
I was just going to make a snide comment in chat about Charlie casually ignoring me.
I caught up. Yeah, you didn't know it was a song? Me neither. And I still blame Zion. I have a short about it. I probably put it out like 2-3 weeks ago at this point. I'm still upset that can you quack? And I still don't understand why the answer to that isn't either a quack noise or actual.
When you feel
or no, stop it.
Oh yes, Charlie will hold a grudge for the rest of his life. He will be on his deathbed in 87 years. And he will be complaining about it.
At least I have a good memory. Are you still mad about that? Yes.
What?
Because all right, that song is awful. And I was really looking for, all right, for those of you who've heard it, Zion has a mean uwu. It is like if you Google an uwu sound, hers is better. Whatever you find on a Google search, hers is better. I was excited to hear what quack noise we were going to get. And it was just horrendous. Ashing, are you saying you want to join in for the event? We're going to be running it a little bit. I'll send you an invite. If you don't want to do the event, you don't need to accept. You heard it here, folks. Charlie loves your woos. Look, I roast you, but I ain't. There's skill there. There's skill there. I acknowledge the skill. His last words gonna be Zion Y or I hate it here. Oh. If the I don't know if it dropped you on accident, I'm gonna send you another invite. If you do not want to play, no worries. Yeah, I don't think I am willing to acknowledge her uwu is top tier. It is absolutely top tier. What are you doing, Shing? Relay booster after? When Cat goes and... Next time I break a party, I'll come get it. If you are not
Come.
about X, it's no worries. Odd. Does anybody know if there is a way to get the Raider outline to go away faster? Because it makes every line of a message twice as wide. So I miss things in chat.
Just get a bigger chat. Hello?
You change your network node? Cool. I'll send you an invite. I'm trying to send you an invite. It is... You are free to join me, Jing. It's not letting me send you an invite. Oh, it's saying I can't send one. A day and a half and the event is over. You're gonna grind it tomorrow tonight. Hi, Gracie. Yes, yeah. In what? Probably a day and 14 hours or so at this point. If you've done none of the grinding, I think is the general consensus. Grab the arcane energize. Is that the consensus?
Grab whatever you want.
You can max out a couple of them real quick. Real quick. If you have tomorrow off, you could get a lot of that stuff. You max the entire event out in the first 3 days. Oh, well then you're golden. You still haven't done it? I mean, you can start it. You might not, it may or may not max things out, but you can get something. I didn't look at fashions because I never look in my all chat or my text chat. Stop that emote combo, Cat. Stop that emote combo.
Wait, which one? Which one?
The second one specifically, by comparison, it makes the first one tolerable. Hi, Bunkin, have you... I think we've been trolling her pretty good so far. Yeah, I think we've been doing a pretty good job. It's been a team effort, not just me. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. Feng, hi there. I'm new here. Well, welcome in, Feng. Wei, I think... Do I recognize your name from Zion's community, or am I making that up? I apologize if I'm putting you on the spot.
The triumph of dust.
Because D was treated like crap for the first week because they punished me for the community's crimes. Oh, I might admit, what'd you do?
Mother would be proud.
Freudian slip. Charlie has an alt chat. No, I said all chat, but I meant in-game chat, which you can't see because my camera covers it.
Stories finally came.
Rooster, do you a favor, yell at Zion to focus while she's working. Rooster, that's a lost cause. I have explained to her why when she is new in a job, she should not be on Discord in the middle of a meeting, and she does not care. You'd think, oh, the person who, the problem is she's like, you know, doctors are liars. That's her approach to things I say. Like, I can't win. I'm just SOL.
Let's play it now.
I am right, Charlie. Well, wait, I appreciate you stop. Do you prefer Wei or Feng? Or either or. Regardless, I appreciate you stopping by. How are you? And my condolences for being, having to put up with, Gerd's shenanigans. She's always up to no good. Couldn't grind the Scuttle Husk for the first week, so I ended up maxing Dominus section. Could you not because of, like, something with your account? Or what happened? Bye, everyone. You have to go to sleep. Yes. Appreciate you stopping by, Jay. It was good to catch up. You sleep tight, friend. You love almost all of you to this weapon sucks for non-slam builds, the bow. At least I assume it's meant for slams. I'm like, it's Cully, I should just be fine. Everyone's ganging up on you tonight? Because I think everybody, it took a while, but I think everybody's figuring out that, in the Civil War, my side's the good side. You know, there are multiple people telling you you like it. This is the woman who has the nerve to claim she's a dom. Yeah. I had to tag Warframe on Twitter just to fix it a day after the bug. Oh, okay. Okay, so you found a bug. Okay, I see. Zion, get in the cage. The people have spoken. Get in the cage. Oh, she thinks she's a dom. Let's get Mel in here to make her submit. You literally just have to say anything to her and she submits. It's fine. Mel's a little overkill for this job. I mean, if we get Mel in here, we're just getting the pro. But we just have to speak. Long story short, you now own 6 sets of Araxia. You can feed them all to your helmets just for just to exert your dominance over Araxia. You still haven't denied you're a dom, though? You talking to me or Pumpkin? I like saying, asking questions I already know the answer to, just to make her have to type. Just to make her have to type more.
That's just rude.
You can't say shit about people you don't really know. Just playfully, just as long as it's playfully poking fun, you're good. Code Doom, absolutely nothing that's been said here is actually being mean to anybody.
Being mean to me.
Except for Cat, that's right, except for Cat. Anything said to Cat, the mean is the intention. That's not true. No, Cupcake, no. Nope. I was not needed.
I know the feeling.
Thing is fine. Everybody calls you that. Perfect. Thank you for clarifying. Are you a Warframe player, Thing? You just, I know some people find themselves in communities and just kind of, you know, roll with the community and vibe. Zion only doms when it's a paid gig. Oh, we're getting into interesting territory here. The things Zion would do for money that isn't consistent with her personality. This is a fun area. Do we want to go here? It's not even a hard fight, boss fight, to be honest. God, I solo Steel Path version with Sevagoth. The Steel Path version of the event, yeah, it's not bad. I've never done the regular, and people have told me like you don't need to do Steel Path. I'm like, it seems pretty easy, and we get more of the resources, so at least logically.
I'll show you logically.
You won't. Somebody else might. You won't.
This is slanderous.
It is not slander. This is true. Zion would never be mean to Cat. That is a true statement.
You ran all the way back to my point.
Leo, you're personally deeply offended that? You're only deeply offended because Nevermore called you out on Twitter, TikTok. I say messing too much because you were bullied. You're tall in high school. Oh, no. So the thing here, Doom, be yourself. There are members of the community that don't get, for lack of a better word, like picked fun at. Like, I'll use Zion and I as the example because we're the two who are on the camera most of the time. Oh God, you know what, clip it, I don't care. We give and we take. We will be the person who makes a joke, and then we will be the butt of the joke. Before you rolled in, before you rolled in, people were talking about me doing an Ember Heirloom cosplay and a Maid cosplay, and I don't want to do that, but it's popular opinion. Cupcake, you're supposed to be killing things in game, not clipping things.
Too late.
Hey, what are you screeching about? Or you can't leave a quarter of the name out like that. Disrespectful. Wait, I missed something. Is it Zion trying to be funny? You heard the man, Daddy Doc, cage me under your bed, bud. Again, Zion, I'd prefer if you and I were never in the same state, I'd be okay. All right, that's not true. That one landed a little too mean. That one landed a little too mean. We'll settle it if you get too close. I'll take out a restraining order. We'll leave it at that point. You'll send me money if you do that? Wait, one of the cosplays? I've said that if I'm ever gonna do that, streaming needs to take off so that it's hit the level of career, or at least big enough that I could do it for a charity stream. Because I would not really I would be really uncomfortable in a cosplay, but if I were doing it for a charity, that would be worth it. I would embrace the discomfort. I'd steer into it. We'd all get good laughs for charity, but I need to grow more before that's a viable thing. I don't want to do a charity stream for $25. Like if I want to, but if I get big enough that I can really help a charity, then I'd do it. Yes, I'm a Warframe player, but I'm burned out on the game right now. I just finished Cyberpunk. Ooh, 2077 the other morning. But my dialogue and mission choices in the path I took got through most of the game ending of the game. By the way, I mean, 7 different ends depending on if your dialogue choice is the path you take. I have played most of it. The problem is I was in grad school when it came out, and completing a game while you're in grad school is just like, good luck.
Super easy.
I just, you get started and then 2 weeks later life picks up and you just don't have the time. But I love the, if you're burned out on a game, swapping. People who, and I've done it, people who refuse to swap because they've played a game for a really long time and just keep burning themselves out. I've done it. I'm not, nothing special about me, but it's a wise decision to back away.
Really starting to bother me.
I need to grow more before I do that. Yes, Charlie 2025. It's not to forget about the OnlyFans someone has here. That's Zion, not me. That is Zion, not me.
Charlie, this is Garrus. I think I left my keys at your place after we brought
As I
back
am,
the
not me.
strippers from Omega. I'm also returning your pet's Ion as she pooped on the floor again.
That is also proof that Zion poops on the floor.
What in tarnation?
She does.
Oh, so you.
Thing, how did you enjoy Cyberpunk? Is that something, was that your first playthrough of it? Or is it something you've beaten before and just a game you already knew you enjoyed? Some silver spoon douchebag in high school tried to talk shit after I came out. My class ended up telling him to shut the fuck up. That's a good class. That's a good class. Genuinely, I'm really glad that was your experience, Leo. Not the douchebag part of it, but the response to the douchebag, because we're all gonna face douchebags for one thing or another, and to have that like communal response goes a real long way. I am a useless teammate this round, just for the record. I'm gonna throw this at that guy.
Enough of this playtime. Get out.
Can I please get some melee damage ones?
No.
I was dying all along.
I'll take the
Did you
movement
know
one.
that? Dying from the poison.
What was that
that
noise?
sucked down to kill the tech rot
Nothing.
in my lungs.
You alright?
Until it held out my own severed hand to me
Yeah.
and offered me life.
Yeah, there's always a little disconnect for me when the LGBT community talks about their bully experience. My bully idea of bullying me was asking me out on dates and showing me their armpits. If we take it from a intent perspective, you know, intent to hurt sucks. On the other hand, it I will acknowledge it doesn't sound like you had the brightest. I mean, not the bullies are bright, but you had a pretty dim one. Regardless, it sounds like you're not walking around with carrying that weight on a daily basis, and for that I am thankful.
Yep.
Oh, I can hit this guy with a melee. Ah, stay down. Or, well, her. There's nothing worse than getting a frame that does a boatload of damage and getting the worst weapon you have.
No, it'd just be better.
I just get carried in this game.
This is true.
This kingdom for me, and I,
This is well documented because I say it every day.
master, never did.
I have to go. Your girlfriend is dirty talking over text. Priorities, Doom? And I think you know the right ones.
Well, yeah, obviously Charlie's stream.
Warframe. Remember, girls have cooties. And I'm a doctor, you can trust me. I'm gonna start using that more. But only on blatantly stupid things.
I do it.
You go around telling people to trust you, you're a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy. It's like, then why are you getting into that moving truck? Don't ask.
Doctor stuff.
Doctor stuff. The intent was definitely to poke fun and making me uncomfortable, which isn't hard to do, but as bullies go, you got lucky. I hope your day in and day out doesn't involve any of that bullshit now. The thing is, the adult bullies I don't find any more creative or skilled at bullying into adulthood. It's like that severe lack of sophisticated thinking just does not serve you in any fashion. Oh, we're supposed to shoot these things.
Ain't that the truth?
Well, yeah, I said it, and I'm never wrong. Well, thanks for not denying. Appreciate it.
That's what I appreciate about you.
That I appreciate you. Add in 3 minutes. It's such a slap in the face that you can't get 15 decrees in this event.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow, and I have a message from you that I need to read. I'm trying to... Yeah, we'll do this one. I missed your message. Cyberpunk was very bittersweet because of Edgerunners anime. So good if you haven't watched the Edgerunners anime. Now you have me and Feng. I think Feng is bittersweet because I'm reading that you enjoyed the anime, so I'm going to say both of us are signing off on it. But thought you had to. My other friend is playing at a slower pace. He is taking his time with 2077. I love the game so much that you want it to be infinite. It is fantastic. It is one of those games that I do at some point want to go back and finish. Unfortunately, time is an illusion.
Did you see that they're making a sequel to Edgerunners?
Yes.
Second season.
I don't. Is it supposed? Have they given us any details? Is it a standalone? Is it?
No details.
No details. Like, I would be fine if it's standalone and Edgerunners is just code for an anime set in the cyberpunk world, because at least Edgerunners, the season 1, like, that was a complete story in my book. So if there is no sequel to that and it's just its own thing, I'm good with that. The anime was great. The anime was so good. You're gonna ask an out-of-pocket question? Why are two of the most stress-relieving things...
Yes, I do blend.
Wait, why are the two most stress-relieving things attached to the most stressful thing? How I want to answer this. Individuals are stressful, things aren't. By and large. So, if you feel stressed all the time with a lady, that is a little bit of a data point for yourself. Doesn't mean you don't have any conflict and never have discussion, but if you feel perpetually stressed with your partner, this applies in both directions. That's important to know. I'm going to be vague intentionally. So the song of the End Runners is really good. I don't remember the song, like, I can't cue the memory of the song off the top of my head, but I remember looking that song up and listening to it independently. So yes, I agree, Thing. Even though I don't remember, I can't recall it now. Now I gotta rewatch this. I don't have time for this.
Just watch Depression the anime, Takapi's Original Sin.
Is it dubbed?
I actually don't know. I'll check.
I don't understand the Japanese. My roommate is wanting to run a Cyberpunk Red tabletop campaign started, and I can't wait to play it. I'm wanting to play a Netrunner. That sounds so cool. I always thought, like, you know, as somebody who hasn't played tabletop, I always like the idea of being able to, even if you, like, something that hasn't been done, you could just take D&D and skin over it. Because, like, I always thought, like, a Mass Effect tabletop would be awesome. Big brain move, big smooth brain, but big brain nonetheless.
Count yourself lucky, Takapi's Original Sin is not the dub yet.
It is not. Okay. Wait, is this going to be like, because I watched half of the first episode of Freerun, and I'm like, this touches on emotions I'm not ready to deal with yet, and I put it to the side.
Yeah, that's Takapi. That's Takapi's. Takapi's is not. It's not fun.
Can't.
It's just misery. It's just misery and trigger warnings.
Just put it on in the background during therapy. Easy. Sorry, Bob, I missed what you said. Hold on, this scene's awesome.
I've actually not watched an episode yet because I got spoiled on the ending to the first episode. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this and I'm just gonna cry like for a week straight, and then the next episode's gonna come out, and without even watching the second episode, I'm just gonna cry for another week straight.
No, you're good, Cupcake. Cat has to go take care of her cats, and I think Shing backed out. So I'm gonna run at least another one of these until Cat gets back, and then I might swap to 1999 for the calendar missions. Before I commit to that, I'm gonna look at what the calendar mission rewards are.
Oh, balls.
There's a shard. Eh. $19.99 mission calendar missions might end up just being things I do in the background. Might pop out actually. You think you're gonna get sick? You go rest. Your tempo's just at 102. Well, I appreciate you running the mission, Cupcake. You go sleep or lay down or ice pack on your forehead. Something. 2-second Google search. There's a homebrew expansion. Someone to run Mass Effect style D&D. Oh. Oh, I like that I'm nerding out about this and never having actually played D&D. Part of it's just not having AC. You'll work in the bedroom, watch and cause chaos. Bring on the chaos, and I don't know how you survive without AC. I know it's probably not per choice, but there were a few times when I was down in school, and I went to school in Texas, and my AC went out, and it was awful in the summer. You tagged me in my Discord. Is this what you've been doing while you were quiet? Is this what you've been doing while you were quiet? Real life Zion wearing makeup. Right there. The only difference is Zion hair is blue. This is green. I can say confidently, Gerd, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Do you know if a mimic lives long enough so it can be... Is that how the sentience become about? Just living long enough? And yes, that's an important question, Gerd. Actually, no, if Cat's not here and I'm solo, I want to run... Ooh, all right, give me a minute. I'm going to grab a Kuva guy. I don't remember what ephemeras I have. Nope, nope, wrong menu. We'll do that. You know what? I'm not prepped. We'll do that in between. I need to actually pick a weapon. However, I am going to do a very quick capture mission because one of my weapons needs to complete a mission with oh, did I not pick one of these? No wonder this thing hasn't done any damage. Complete a mission with incarnins in every slot. I don't know. I'll think about it later. All right, that one's not what I need. I play electric guitar, mostly electric guitar. I play mostly Metallica riffs and solos and love it. I play every morning. Just finished the guitar a few minutes ago. Coming to your stream, but if I don't get those high BPM riffs right, I get stressed and anxious. Guitar playing is a huge part of me. I came up with a riff today for a clean riff, not a distorted one today. You're proud of that actually, but sometimes I fail at guitar hard. How long have you played, Fang? I have a few questions. You're still learning the game. Would you think Master 8 can get anything good? First of all, welcome to the Warframe community. You're in a beautiful stage of the game where everything's brand new, and the answer to basically everything is give it a try. You're in non-steel path right now. You don't even need to know what steel path is, but essentially there's a lot of forgiveness when you play the game. You will be stronger than the enemies by design, so it lets you try a lot of stuff. Common weapons that people use early on. I think the Soma, the Heck. What are some of the early melee weapons? I'm not in the melee list. I'm trying to remember if I had any of these from the early going or not. Yeah, I can't remember. So I'm not way ahead of you, Key. I'm not way ahead of you in terms of time play. I've been playing for like, I guess November. So I guess I'm going on a year. But there are people who played this for 10 years. The Bratton, you have the Bratton Prime. Make it stronger an alternative rather than an Incarnin. So do you know how... I don't want to talk to you if you know the answer to this way, so I'll ask you a quick yes or no question before I belabor it. Do you know how the Incarnin system works? Because I can explain that, but if you already know it, I don't want to talk too long for you to be like, bro, I know. You don't. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, so as you go... If you don't have access to all of this yet, this is Deviri. If you don't have access to all this yet, you'll get it. You'll complete the Deviri story, and then you get this thing called the Circuit. There is a steel path and a not steel path. When you hear steel path, just think everything's 100 levels higher, everything's more difficult, but you also get stronger. But just think difficulty spike. Before you get to steel path, Nope. Before you get to steel path, you go in here, and I could pick any one of these frames. And then I do it's a game mode. You do the circuit, you run the circuit. It takes you a little while, probably 2 or 3 hours. Probably, I don't know. I stream while I do it. Let's say 2. Probably take you 2 hours once a week, but you can get one of those frames. When you get to Steel Path, and again, you're going to get the Steel Path as you go through the game. Don't rush it. But when you get there, you're going to get access. And when you do the same mission, you get these things called incarnans. For the guns, most of the time, the way they work, they're attachments to the guns. So your gun you have right now, you're leveling it up, you're putting mods on it. That's not going to go away. You're just going to put this attachment on it. And when you get headshots, it's going to charge a meter. When it's full, you're going to click alt fire, and then it's going to shoot in an entirely different way, and it's going to do stupid amounts of damage. For now, if you're enjoying the Bratton Prime, that's good enough. That's good enough. And thank you for the follow, Key. I appreciate it. Steel Path is primarily for Deviri, or is the game itself? Okay. This is the star chart, right? Got all your different planets. You're probably working around it. If I go to any map, I have a bunch of different nodes on each star chart. To get to Steel Path, you have to do every single node on every single planet. That's 1. 2, you have to complete the story, including the new 1999 stuff. So you have to complete that as well. Now, you're going to clear a lot of the star chart in pursuit of completing the story. So those 2 things, they won't be hand in hand, but you'll make good progress on it. And then 3, you have to do the Deviri story, which you can do at any time. And then you need to do both a lone story run and a Deviri experience run. I don't remember if they backed off of any of that. They've changed a little bit of that. Somewhere along the line, but at least when I got Steel Path, that's how I got it. So for now, like, Bratton Prime's a good gun. My recommendation is just kind of craft guns as you get them. Twitch is trying to pull me from stream to watch one of your VODs. You guess you gotta go. What are you gonna go watch? So, what's the name of the dragon? Everybody was heartbroken because Adventures didn't. I'm not sure, Leo. Sorry, I got distracted. Key. Try new guns. The way you can get some easy new guns is not in this menu. If I go to equipment, I go to arsenal. Let's say I want a new primary one. I can just hit swap, scroll down. Anything that has credits. So you'll have platinum, that's the premium currency. Don't spend your premium currency on guns. There may come a time you want to do that. You will be more informed by the time you do that. For now, if it has credits here. So this one costs 20,000 credits. If I click it, I go to the blueprint right here, and I see what it costs to build. This one, pretty cheap, all things considered. There are some resources that cost a lot more. Tellurium, obviously, there's not a ton of. Plastids are difficult to come by. But you can go through here, and anything that costs credits, buy it and try it. The Cedo is very good. Cedo is very, very good. People like the Exergis. I've never used it. I have not even leveled it up. No, I did. Okay. I'm told people like it. Told people like it. Heck is another good shotgun for where you are. But yeah, like right now, just try stuff. Because if you hate it and you're like, the gunplay of this feels bad, well, then move on to the next one. You gain mastery rank by leveling guns up, so you're gonna benefit from getting it to level 30 anyway. Because sometimes you get bored just nuking everything with Sevagoth and have no new guns to use. My experience through until I got to Steel Path was that abilities and melee was stronger than guns. Now, they're pretty equal across the board, and it varies from frame to frame. Some frames are still really strong abilities. Some frames excel with melee, some with guns, some are flexible. But in the early goings, melee was the the king for me, or abilities. Sevagoth is always a strong ability frame. Even when you get max level end game fighting the hardest stuff, he's going to be really good. Charlie, have you watched Serial Experiment? That doesn't even ring a bell. You have returned to the chaos. Welcome in, Cupcake. I hope you are resting and relaxing, and Kat is not here, and we're actually talking Warframe stuff. I have not looked at it. Why is that getting flagged? Would it be advisable to farm primes junks just to get Nezha Prime? If you all right, so anytime you get a prime frame, it's never worth a waste of your time, because in the reality, you're gonna want all of the frames and you're gonna want all the prime versions. So if you can get it, yes, I wouldn't spend money on Nezha Prime. At least not yet. If as new as you are, not yet. Eventually what happens as you go down the line is you start getting things and you're like, oh, I can sell this and I can make platinum. I'll sell that, make my platinum, and then I'll use that platinum to buy other things I want, be it cosmetic or prime parts. But you're a little early on for that. So I'd say if you get the prime parts, fantastic, you can craft it. Congrats on getting lucky. If you don't, no need to rush it. Like, you'll be okay without the prime stuff for a while. I mean, you never need the prime stuff. It's just, you gotta have something to farm. Have I watched Ghost in the Shell 1995? I have not watched the old one. Probably should. That's some iconic anime that I have not. All right, I'll try my best out there. Thanks a million for the advice. Yo, come back definitely whenever you see you around. Oh yeah, no, I'm happy to. Grand scheme of things, Key, I am not an expert on this game. My community just doesn't let me be completely stupid, but I get carried a lot. Grand scheme of things, I am a newbie as well, but newbies teach newbies. So welcome in. We have wise people here who will be happy to share advice if I don't know an answer. So have fun with the game. Welcome to the community. Warframe is a wonderful place to be. Drink your water. Zion, remember, I know how to time out now. Nah. Did I do it right? Oh, I hope I did it right or I'm gonna look stupid. It's just 10 seconds, folks. It's just 10 seconds. I didn't know it would delete all the messages. She's back. You're a good sport, Zion. Oh. Twitch logic is go watch Charlie's VOD, ignore that he's live. I hope I didn't dox you. You crossed out where you are. We're good. I gotta be very careful with that. I am so glad you crossed that out. I am so glad you crossed that out. Oh, I would have felt real bad. I would have felt real bad. Ooh. All right, well, I learned a lesson. Leo, you just taught me a lesson that if I'm pulling something on that is a screenshot from somebody and is not like a meme, don't pull it onto stream. That just seems like a really good practice for me to not dox somebody just trying to waffle about. Whew, got my heart rate going a little bit. It deleted every message and I have no idea why. I thought it was just going to time her out for 10 seconds and she's going to be back, and it just like, hey, she's never here. Okay, I'm gonna run this wick capture. Edo Prime is really nice Prime armor set. Is the Edo Prime? That's what I have on my Vault, right? It is. Kat was like, here, and got the horned headset piece. So for the price of one, I have two. I have a mismatch, and I like it.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they
Oh. No.
Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
Oh wait, what? Oh,
Change of plans.
I don't want to
Ignore the
kill
original objective.
21 enemies.
Leave nothing alive.
Well, if I'm in here, I might as well kill. I mean, I gotta kill 30 enemies anyways, so. Nope, don't waste your ammo, Charlie. You gotta do it without reloading. Thank you. It's a little bit of a work in progress yet. I usually don't like the bright yellows like I have. But his electricity vibes speak to me, so I left it. I also don't play a lot of Volt, but I do like the headgear. It really helps. Because I like the rest of the armor set. No, Nala, quit killing things.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You've broken their ranks and they are on
Well,
another
I didn't do it because I got impatient. I was hoping I could just mow him down. I should have taken Nala off before I did it. Let me move. Who's my favorite fashion I have? Maybe Citrine?
mission
Oh,
complete.
Cat, get in the cage. Oh my god, Cat. Still not even in Discord. Oh, what the hell are you doing?
What?
I hate you. I get in the cage
Winky
twice.
face.
Get in the cage twice.
Okay.
I waffled about for the 20 minutes you were gone. Answering some questions. I think I was doing a good job answering some questions.
Oh, lol.
My Citrine. I think I like my Citrine fashion a bit more. Need better lighting. Yeah, I think I like my Citrine fashion. I might work on the yellow and just get a slightly different shade. It depends on what lighting you're in, whether I like it a lot or not. But I might make it a little lighter, but we'll see. It's almost done. Can you send you are welcome to. My apologies if I miss them. And I tend to look a little bit run, so you are welcome to. Pablo. Welcome in, Pablo. How are you, buddy? What you got going on tonight?
Cocaine party.
Cocaine?
Party.
We are starting up the event again.
Give me
Unless
just 1 second.
let me look at my yeah, if we had another day stream with the event, I'd say let's stop. But I would really like to end stream, go over there and buy everything I want. So if you're okay with it.
I just need 1 moment while I try and do something.
Who did I get this time? Ooh, Trinity. Dual Tox assist. Trinity with the dual Tox. That's a solid combo. Yes, we have 2 open slots. You have until Cat is ready. Could you join the party, and then I just won't put
No.
us in queue to get in here.
I am literally doing something on Fortuna.
Oh. All right, that checks out. That checks out. Low key, I thought you were fashioning, and I'm like, yeah, I'll wait. It's fine.
I realized I was literally one single gem, not even a crafted gem, a single gem off from something I wanted to make. And so I am sitting here trying to get that one piece.
That's an anime.
Yeah. I was trying to summon Toby.
We'll find out. Your opinion.
I have those.
You do. Funnily enough, of all the things in life, your opinion on builds I heavily value. I haven't read them at all. The last Incarnon for level for the new scythe. Shards grow whenever new shards.
Heavy attacks go boom boom.
Heavy attacks detonate shards. Shards caught within the blast
Yes.
radius will also detonate. So this makes it either it's either a heavy spam or just every time you tie, it explode, like either or.
Something like that.
If nothing else, it spices it up. Ooh. Okay, so it's just part of him. I know, all right, so it's just part of him, but the black scarf and the cape combo, very nice. What is this piece? I just loathe that I can't rotate. You have a very clean fashion style, at least on him. All the blue accents work so well too. Very, very nice. How did you, I love the shards look like actual glass. Mine are very translucent. Unless, wait, hold on, is it part of this skin? It is not part of this skin. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say my shards are very translucent. You have inspired me to work on this. Very nice. I ain't approving that. You are also a fan of this, as am I. It's such a good, I don't know, what are they called? I don't remember what is...
Charlie, I haven't met my protein goal for the day. Can you help me finish it off? Winking face.
I'll time you out again, Zion. Anyway, very, very you have a very clean style. I also really like the energy color you have on the, I don't know what that ephemera is called, but I have it too. The dragons, though. Oh, I'm going to show, I see you have 2 harrows. I'm going to show you mine as well. This is a very good skin, by the way. Just a very good skin. That chest piece.
Your skin is really good.
That chest piece works so good on this harrow. Oh, nice back piece.
Oh, thank you.
This is very, again, very clean style. Mine is a little less clean. I went with void energy style. But yes, you have a very, very good, very
penis.
regal's a good word for your style of frame design. Like a lot of them looked a little majestic. Did you just get what you need?
Yes.
Oh, well, all right. Join the party when you get back in here.
Yes,
That
Daddy.
Gara, I need to. Yeah, see, like my back piece isn't as glass like. I need. Damn it. Like mine's a bit more translucent, and it doesn't look bad. But seeing yours is like ice, like or not ice, like a glass, like a more solid. I want to play around with the colors a bit more again. So I'm inspired. I'm not gonna do it on stream, but I'm inspired.
Okay.
Did you start talking without a prep for the end of the sentence?
I'll need another invite. Yep.
Like my hair. Thank you. So I very rarely play this game not in a group, and there are certain frames that just struggle a bit in group play, and I haven't been able to make Harrow work. I can't, like, because I love the idea of what his 4 is get headshot mechanics to perpetuate crit buffs. And I can't keep up because there's a Sevagoth just nuking everything. I also don't have the best accuracy, so that doesn't help. Trinity. Oh, there's Necros too. No, Trinity. You know what's rough? My play of Necros has decreased since Sav isn't here to complain about shooting the interns.
That's rude.
I'll take that. Like, you teach me what's the deal with Weaver, you just don't understand the event. So, it's gonna feel a lot like Deviri. You spawn in, you grab your frame, circuit, I'm sorry, grab your frame, grab your weapons, as you normally would. You go out here, and it is a restricted Deviri, like Deviri experience. It's this restricted one of that. It's just basically this visible section. You just follow the 6 missions. They're a different order every time. You will always kill Araxia, and then you'll kill a final boss. You're going to get drops at the end for new weapons and Araxia. And then most importantly, well, not most, and importantly, you are going to get some currencies that the shop in the Dormizome, you can sell those or trade those for arcanes you might not have, cosmetics, etc., etc. What rewards after this mission? Assuming I don't forget, I'll show you. So this mode is not going away after the event, right? But the shop is.
That should be the case. Yeah, the Dominus shop itself.
Yeah, like you'll always be able to get Araxia and the weapons from this.
Yeah, I believe they'll be moving Iraq. In fact, you already technically can from Akrithis, the original Deviri vendor.
Okay.
So that's where you'll get Araxia afterwards. But
will we still be able to farm?
Mr. Bossman, you need to find your shadow.
I don't know if it's me. Like I say, I didn't see it.
True.
Will we be able to always be able to farm Pathos clamps doing this?
Yeah.
Because this might be the
best part.
I say this long term. This becomes the Pathos clamps farm.
Yes, absolutely.
I just don't want to time you out all the time, Zion, because there is a reality that if somebody new joins and doesn't know me, then that means they don't know our banter back and forth. And me timing out too much, then I'm just like, oh, I'm a bully. And I'm like, no, I'm just a bully to Zion. There's a difference.
Is there?
A little bit. I have a hero build that's almost ready. Might work for you, Charlie, but it would probably be a lot easier to show you. I could attempt a Discord stream for you after stream. Are you around for open chat tomorrow? Because chances are I am gonna finish stream and I'm gonna go hop on my Steam Deck for 30 minutes or so and then clonk the fuck out. I have squats tomorrow and I have 2 nights of sleep that only lightly exceed 1 night of sleep. I need to sleep. Might be able to come in late. Worst case scenario, I can take a rain check with you. Because I'm out Friday, Saturday, but the other days that I'm in, like I still have a full week off of work starting Thursday. He sucked. Please. Ooh, do I take that? Heinrich, Happy New Year? Is there a New Year somewhere in the world I'm unaware of? Or is this like the...
It's always New Year somewhere.
Then Happy New Year back to you. I mean, it kind of feels a little bit like a new year when you, it's so hot out there that it feels like the world's just burning down. Hi, Sensei, welcome in. I'd prefer you not to spam the chat. How have you been? Just some random way to say hi. Okay, yeah, we have, there's a few folks who I've learned that their entrances are, you know, just, they found a phrase they like that's pleasant, but it's their own. But if you had lived somewhere where it actually was New Year, I was excited to learn. Regardless, welcome in, welcome in. Can I tell you about your... So, Fang, when it comes to mental health stuff, I don't mind a little bit of it, but my day job, I'm a clinical psychologist, and I'm very, very aware of the pull that people can have to, like, oh, tell the therapist about your problems, and that is not the dynamic I have here. And I also don't want a lot of trauma dumping, so, like, you know, you can be real and be yourself, but if it starts to go down like a pull them for a therapist response route, I probably won't. I'll probably kind of put an end to it. Yes, and when I say that, I mean, like, I actually have like an ethics code I have to adhere to, kind of thing. So I make that response that, like, I'll talk to folks, but I have like an ethical mindset I have to be aware of in what I do and don't allow. Because if I went therapist, Charlie, I could do a lot of harm unintentionally. A lot of harm. So I don't allow that for the sake of...
that would be fully intentionally.
I literally just made a YouTube video that it's not torture. What was it? It ain't torture if you're into it.
Yeah.
You live where it's always daylight? Wait, for real? Always?
Well, in certain...
Yes. But like, are you up in like Alaska? Is it always daylight in Alaska right now?
Yeah, above the Arctic Circle it should be now I think about it.
What is that like?
From what I've heard, pain and misery.
Well, because all right, so the way that your sleep cycle is regulated, like the reason people take melatonin is your body produces it. So when the lights go down, your body is prone to produce melatonin. It's why I will end stream and you'll still see me on like Discord, because I need to get these lights off of me so that the sleep processes can start. So you have to use blackout curtains, but then you don't have this gradual darkening. It's just, all black now. And then it's perpetually nighttime, so you don't get the light, which suppresses the melatonin. And then sleep, mental health, hands in it everywhere. Oh. You have nothing to apologize for, Fang. I'm ethically obligated to respond to you the way I did. But like you did nothing wrong asking me. Honestly, I really appreciate that you asked me first. I really appreciate that. And yes, you are absolutely welcome to hop in for Isle Weaver. I will pick you up next mission.
Charlie, do you want to know something funny?
You want to deny me a place, even
That
here in the remains
Deviri
of childhood.
weekly bugged for me and just counted every run of this consecutively, so I just completed that challenge.
Score. I was like, oh god, whenever you start something like that, I'm like, oh no, where's this going? Don't, these decrees are awful. I'm just gonna sit here and pick decrees for a moment. Well, my buffs that I inherently have are all you're getting.
That's fine.
I got us a little energy source. Because we don't have to kill all of these to get her to go into our next phase, right?
Congratulations!
so, no.
You pushed the button that I told you not to.
I hate you, Zion.
Great job. What's this next generation come to? Well, since you're here already, guess I better give you something. Hold on a second. Let's see. Charlie's baby pics? No.
Doing some
no,
damage.
Not good enough. Zion's
I
cheeky
am
butt
not.
cheeks? No, too bold. Here, Cat's secret gooning video? No, that'll get us banned on Twitch. Hold on. There has to be something here. Fuck it. Here's Spiderwall, I guess. Enjoy.
Today is gonna be the day Peter swings across your street.
Who is doing all this damage? Who are you?
No, I don't know why, but the Soma Prime is just obliterating her.
And all the webs they weave are full of
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna ban you.
And Zion smirks as Peter Charlie shouts, vying for her love when those heavenly bells.
I'll talk to you in 30 seconds, Heinrich. I'm getting trolled right now.
Taste it, because baby, Zion's gonna bite and spank ya. 'Cause after all,
Zion's gonna bite and spank you? Nah.
tangled in love's web crawl.
See ya. Nope. Alright, you are in Norway for the summer. That's a lot of fun. What are you doing there? Like, just vacation, doing for work, school? And if that's something you don't want to disclose, you are not obligated to. I cannot prime this Incarnon.
Have you tried shooting them the weak point?
Yes. I got it mostly primed. I want to get this charged for the next fight, which I'm almost there. Then I'll just focus on throwing the M4s in. There it is. Okay. So pretty much asking if I could have my tea before joining with you. Got a bit of it. Oh yeah, go right ahead. We probably have 5 or so minutes anyway. Absolutely. And yeah, no, you aren't. If I miss a message, like True Blue miss it, I don't view it as spam by sending it again. It's very rare I intentionally skip a message without at least like laughing at it while I skip it.
You'll only skip a message if your name in chat is Ishiro's or Zion Zeta.
True. That's not true. I'd say once a month there's a message that I actively don't want to respond to. And I'm like, not the trolly stuff like X putting something I don't want to read out loud. Like, something I truly don't want to respond to. But those are rare exceptions. And somebody asking if they have a few minutes doesn't even enter that ballpark. You ain't done shit yet. Visiting family? Oh, so cool. So cool. I hope you're having a lovely time. Heinrich, if you are a Warframe player, which I presume you are, who's your favorite Warframe? Same with you, Fang. Who's your favorite? You don't gotta be sassy.
I'm not sassy.
Yeah. Isaiah was spamming dances while you missed it, so it's not my fault. It's always Zion's fault. Fang confirmed smart people. And Saren, the point redeem is not available right now, but there may be a point redeem because that is written by Cupcake and voice acted by Zion about me being a Saren simp. I personally think it's overplayed, but I appreciate and respect the effort. If you're going to go to the bit, those two really went for the bit. Araxia? First of all, so cool that your favorite frame is the most recent one. Have they fixed some of her mechanics? Like, you know how some things weren't functioning the way they were supposed to?
I don't think so, no.
I'm reserving an opinion on her until things work the way they are supposed to. I honestly, it's been about a week or so since I read into it, so I can't even remember what I'm thinking of now. But I early evaluation, I do like her. I think she's a cool frame. Strong. You put Roar over Saren's 1. But that free corrosive damage. What I put it over 4, I think. But then again, I made a gun build, so we'll take this. I'm here. Friends, I'm here.
Yay.
Raxia was gifted by your friend. Oh, Heinrich, you a baby Tenno? Oh, welcome to the community. Baby Tenno is not an insult if you haven't heard the term before. It is truly a term of endearment. I was a baby Tenno for a while. I'm an adult Tenno now, but I'm not a veteran Tenno. Welcome to the community. Yes, Araxia. Well, you're gonna have a good taste on her then, because you're gonna... When you're early on, you have so few choices that your early frames, you really get to learn how they work. So you're gonna get very comfortable with Araxia. And you kind of also have the beauty right now that, in theory, they will fix the patches, the issues with her. Issues, I'm putting in quotation marks. They're not, like, game-breaking by any means. And they will fix those by the time you hit, like, end game. You are destroying Cat. What are you doing? I'm gonna
destroy.
I'm gonna give.
I think it was me and the other person with the Soma Prime. I just noticed that someone else had it, and when I was reloading, I looked up and I was like, "Oh, that health bar is decreasing only slightly less fast." I don't know why, but the Soma Prime was the pick for this.
I am gonna headcanon. It was my crit buff for you guys.
Believable.
I fell on the grenade so you guys could shine. That's my headcanon. Don't take it from me. I did so little that mission. I did so. I talked again. It's a classic example of I talk to chat while Cat makes sure the game continues.
I think I'm actually going to call it a little early.
You're calling a little early. I am not calling it a little early.
I just remembered that there's a small chance I might have to go get my father at the airport tonight in like 3 hours. And so I want to try and get some
sleep.
before
Yes.
I potentially get the call.
Yes, you should do that.
So
I am gonna show Feng where dorm zone is. So in the dorm zone, I'm gonna go to the shop for you. You got acid shells build on her. You get free corrosive every kill. Oh, so do I. I just I wanted more. It's probably overkill.
no, because one's the sexy ability.
This person right here, you get the one shot. This is the Araxia stuff. I have all the weapons. I have all the Araxia. I have all of these, and I have 417 left. And I was sick for a week and didn't play the game. You'll get plenty of those. And then the other tab, the top one. This is the one that's going to go away in a day and a half. Do I have enough to finish my energy? I do. Let's see. Have that one. This, I don't even know what this is, but I want it. It looks big and threatening.
It is a shitty arch gun.
Well, it's just a skin. Oh, but it's a skin for a shitty arch gun.
Yep.
Yeah, I am just... Might as well buy everything, because why not? Okay, so yeah, we run a couple more of these. I'll grab the last emblem, and then the sim room, and... Oh, I already have this one. And then if I have any extras, I'll buy more arcanes, but I have all those. Okay. So yes, all your resources is that shop right there. Hi, Cody. Welcome in. How are you? What you got going on today? Hello, Queen of the Horny People, Zion. You're given arcane energized for one of your clanmates. You have a very kind clanmate. The price of that has gone down. The price of that has gone down because this event you can get it, and there was an event a couple months ago that you could also get a couple copies of it, but that thing used to be what did we say the other day? 500 plat, something like that.
Yeah, 500 or 600 plat.
500 or 600 plat. So you got a very kind gift. Appreciate the lurk, Rooster. To keep it short, it was definitely a Monday today. You do not need to go into details, but if memory serves, you had a follow-up appointment. I hope it went well. Your message? Are you still getting tea? Are you still getting tea? Is that what you mean, thing? Zion, you haven't gotten your first paycheck from your job. Don't buy this thing that is a trend that's going to go away in 2 weeks.
Oh my god. Zion, Labubu is not worth it.
Zion, please.
They're not cute.
You had
And $30 for that thing is just buy some coffee.
Yeah, like Mel, I said Mel. Hi, Mel. No, Zion, if you, I wouldn't say anything if you didn't just start a new job. But it takes, there's always a lag from starting to work to actually getting paid. Save your money. Your message about Saren. Roar over 4 because her 4s are worth ability, and roar on 4 because weapons platform with venom. Yep, that's the build I run, Fang. That's the build I run. Feel free to ignore me, but carry on reminding Zeta that Labubus are fugly. I ain't ignoring you, Mel. You're good people, and you are more sane than you are more sane than this Gerd here. Feng, did you are you still getting tea? Did you want to hop in for the event? I'll send you an invite. Hey Beast. All right, hola Charlie, hola chat. We have gotten the one hinged message we're gonna get from Beast today. We've watched Beast's sanity just plummet off of a cliff. It's rough. That's untrue. Oh, thank you for that. Is denial, Beast. That's denial. You are definitely more safe than Cynthia. I accept that one, Cat. I accept that one. I'm all right with that.
Yes.
You know the little I don't think there's motion. I think it's just a meme with the little kid. He's like, yes, that's what I have in my head that you just did. All right, I got Fang. Anybody else before we run into it? Last day and a half. Poor Cody's just on bonk duty. Dude just rolls in and then it's like, oh, it's degenerates in here and just... Oh, on the first stage, when does the grief begin? When you realize that, oh, there is no back, it's only forth. That's when grief begins, because you grieve who you once were. You have been ad in 2 minutes. Apologies for ad jail in 2 minutes. The Autobot's, it's been sleeping on you, X. I think chat needs it. Chat does. Everybody, drink your water. I see your fashion one more time. I'll try. Yeah, it was definitely glitching. Yeah, it is moving now. That is terrifying. Imagine that sprinting at you with a Kuva Sobek. Yeah.
Nobody uses the Kufa Sobek.
Kuva Sobek's great. I will share you my fashion. If nobody else wants to join in, then we will roll. My Saren is this one. I went through attachments, didn't like any of my options. I just kept with what I had. I like the luminescence kind of look of it, but I can get some actual light. There we go. There's some actual light. Give you some blueberry white tea. Look at fancy people in here. I just drink water. That counts for water, by the way. That counts for water. There's a lot of people who are like, does my Red Bull count? Does my vodka count? Does my whiskey count? Not for water.
What?
Wait,
That is my genuine surprise.
You completely tuned out Charlie over the fear of missing out. What, like a week ago, maybe? Finished stream. Probably 2 a.m. I am talking to her about sleep science and whatnot. And I'm like, in the real world, I would have been paid $200 for this hour. because it's specialist stuff. Now, it was not true blue therapy, but the science I was alluding to, I'm like, this stuff can make me $200 an hour. We finished talking, and she stays up till the time she was supposed to wake up. The literal exact opposite. Why do I say and give you any advice? You know what? Spend your money, Zion. Spend your money. Just spend it. Buy 4 of them. Just spend it. Do you think Tau will be revealed during TennoCon 2025? Hi, Matt. I hope so. Matthew? Matthew? Yeah, I'll go with Matthew. I hope so. I am intrigued. I hope whatever they do, though, I would love... We were talking about... we were talking about this a little while ago. To have, like, Steel Path has been what it is for a while. It'd be really cool if we went to a new system and got a new difficulty tier, like got a Tau tier. I have no evidence for that. That's just headcanon. Sounds like it'd be awesome. Very glad I discovered you today on Twitch. Now I'm going to watch every single one of your streams and have a good time. Oh, Fing, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much. And if you say that after seeing the degeneracy, of course, I guess you're used to Zion, so I myself am pretty tame compared to her. You cooked for the first time in a while night? What'd you cook, Cody? Did you see the teaser called A New and Toxic Paradise? Oh. Watch him pop his veins in size, exasperating every time Zion's in chat. Yes, I die a little inside. Like, I don't have all the answers. My answers are not always correct. I skew in the correct direction because I'm very good at reading and understanding science on human behavior. And she just tunes me out every time. I get phrases, oh, that's so interesting. That makes sense, and then does the opposite. I will catch up with folks in 1 minute when they get back from ads. It's hard for me to tell who is stuck in ad jail right now and who isn't. It looks like I got another minute, though. Okay, yes, I know you are good. I know a couple people still are. Like, I know Zion still hears me. I know X still does. I always react to Charlie and usually co-streams with him. Yeah, that's not usually. That's fair. It's not usual. I think the thing is, though, there's enough overlap in general, whether it's in Discord or whatnot, that it feels very common. We also had to learn how to co-stream, like the mechanics of it. You both are out of ads now. Okay. What I responded to with Tau was I didn't see if there is a brand new thing that was released today. I did not see it, but I've been like keeping up with the chirping that people are having about it, and I am very intrigued. And folks here in this community, we've talked about like Steel Path. Oh, Steel Path has been around for a while, and it would be really cool if they had a new difficulty. So go to a new star chart, a Tau star chart with a Tau difficulty and have a bump up there. That'd be really cool. The new teaser was uploaded today. Yeah, I worked today, came home, power napped stream. So I did not see it today. Fang, did I lose you, or are you not playing? Because I'll have to back out to pick you up. Oh, thank you for the follow, Matthew. I appreciate it. I am going to... I apologize, friends,
From
but I think I might have lost my friend. The lyrics to it are Velvet Blue, The Meadows Lie. The haughty ones defy gold shall never break our tie. To that far shore forlorn, onward high. Who but we may tame the sky, who but we shall They just don't lose when it comes to writing music, do they?
no,
I'll have to check it out. I Fang either accidentally dropped or just hopped off. I will give you a few moments, Fang, because you are free. If you hear me, Fang, you are free to just join my lobby. The invite wouldn't go through. Yeah, I didn't. I was kind of caught up on the talk of it, but a new trailer. I was very busy today. In theory, the last of my because I with me being out sick, I had to play catch up for a couple of days, and I think this was the day that I got caught up. ADHD is a bear of a harder to get over. Also Zion. Medication for ADHD, despite what the world will tell you, is not a mandatory thing. I went to grad school with a woman who did not like how ADHD meds made her feel, and so she learned behavioral strategies to address them. There is a behavioral treatment for ADHD. I am not trash talking medication for ADHD. If somebody here has ADHD, takes ADHD medication, it helps them. Yay, very good. We want to hear that. But some people either don't tolerate it in the sense that they don't like the way they feel on it, and some people prefer to learn things behaviorally. It can be done. I am not calling it easy. Nothing mental health based in behavioral is easy, but you do not have to have medication. You do not have to meet with a psychiatrist to address attention difficulties. The more you read, the more you learn to... Yes, thank you, Mel. Mel's saying it. Yep, had ADHD as a kid, but the meds made you feel like a robot. There's also this phenomenon with ADHD. I don't know the rates. Do not quote me on this. But children who are diagnosed with it, and I don't mean like toddlers, but like youth who are diagnosed with it, will go on into adulthood and not meet criteria for ADHD anymore, or ADD, like the attention difficulties. I can't explain why. I don't know if it's just like neurochemistry changes. I know if I did therapy with you, I did a full course of therapy with you, and I hooked your brain up and did neuroimaging before and after, your neuroimaging would change just behaviorally with no medication. Maybe the behavior changes cause that type of change. I'm speculating here. I don't have science for this. I'm just speculating. But like, yes, ADHD does not equal must have medication or I cannot manage anything. No. It helps some people, absolutely, but you can learn strategies. The thing is, you just have to be disciplined on them. So like, oh, if I need to do something, it's important, I write it down right now. I put it in my calendar right now. I do it immediately as an instance. So that becomes the discipline, is not remembering to do the thing tomorrow. It's writing it down as soon as you need to do it. That's a very simple example. Your power went out, can actually oh, okay. Oh, Fang, no worries. If it pops back on, we'll run something. You're diagnosed with ADHD as a 12-year-old and now feel like a fully functioning adult. I obviously cannot speak to your diagnosis, but there is every real possibility that either one, you don't meet criteria for it anymore, or two, you got so good at skills that your norm is just, you're good. Regardless, diagnoses are not the be all end all.
I am.
Nice contribution. How long is the trailer that was just released?
Like a minute, I think. It's short.
That's Mag, right?
I'll show you my legacy.
Oops. Oh, we're gonna watch it. This is Mag. Oh, it's Mag Prime. Oh.
Velvet blue the meadows lie, though the hardy ones defy. Gold shall never break our
Desolate.
tie to that far shore
bodies.
forlorn. Onward high, who but we may tame the sky? Who but we shall
Oh, the flower.
rest and die on that far shore forlorn?
Is that Frost Prime? Is that Frost Prime? Is that headpiece? Or do we not know
Looks
who
like
this is?
But I'm not sure.
I got rid of Frost.
Really?
I got rid of Frost Prime's default skin the moment I could.
That's rude.
And so I can't remember if that's his head or not.
Far shore forlorn.
This we have done, swear now to defend this holy treaty. Are they gonna start killing off Warframes?
God, hopefully.
Volt.
Saren first.
When you visit, I'm gonna hurt you for saying that.
Yes.
Score. I did not mean to click that. It was Volt. Yep. Wait, what was I thinking then? Oh, no, so I had the, damn it. I had the right shape. It's the spacing that's wrong. Okay. So primes mean we're not visiting the past, the old war? I don't know. I am not the lore expert, so I've said it before, so some of you have heard this, but I do want to do a spoiler-filled stream of the plot at some point, like work through it as a side project. I don't know when I'm going to do it. Maybe if we get a date for this at some point, maybe that'll be a good time to kind of like lead us up to that. I assume this is not coming anytime soon. Normally you get a bigger teaser if it's closer. But let's say it comes out end of next year, like next summer kind of thing. I could do it because I would love to have some of the lore buffs in here saying like, this is the first time this happened. Did you notice that? Because like I'm sure there are lore whizzes who noticed more in there than I. I'm just like, that's 2 dead prime warframes. Hey Nasus, I am just vibing. That song was fantastic, by the way. I am just vibing. We were talking a little bit of ADHD and a little bit of the new patch release. Speaking of which, I personally wish I could medicate, but since I can't afford it, I read a lot that helps to manage the dopamine. So instead of chasing dopamine, I have better days because of reading. Can't vouch for time blindness and being forgetful, though. That's not something I can change much, but scheduling is not your biggest struggle. There's also a degree in there, Mel, of like being human, And so like you're gonna have like baseline just human, oh, chase the thing that is rewarding, and then crank that up a notch for the ADHD side of things. But you're kind of you're kind of fighting a cranked up notch of baseline human tendencies. And the way I like to think about it is like you don't fail, you don't mess up on any individual thing. It's just the extent to which you do things. So what you're talking about is you have better days because of your reading. So like you spend more time reading, it helps out. Doesn't mean you will never chase the dopamine. Plays, skeletal memes. Joke's on you, I'm into that shit. I feel like I'm having a hard time focusing. Oh, hold on. I'll respond to that in a second. I had a couple people come in. Yeah, I just watched the one that came out today, Nasus, because I didn't know it released until today. And so, yeah, and I'm like, that's a dead Mag Prime. And then it ended with Volt. Malachi, hello, Malachi. If you want lore on it, check Mag Prime in the Codex. You know what I have not spent any time doing in the Codex? Mag's my girl. That better have been like a fake Mag Prime. That better have been Cat's Mag Prime.
I don't use Mac, I use Owie.
Fair. Why am I doing that when I can just... We sat strapped in, safeties off, waiting for the punch, waiting for death. Through my filthy porthole, I saw stars among the outlines of the other splinter ships queuing through the star rail. It would soon grip us with an incomprehensible power and cast us through the void into the mouth of our enemy. Interesting. I watched the ships one by one bending and gone, each crammed with zero-tech soldiers sucking stale air, white-knuckling their percussion rifles, each filled with desperation that comes from extinction. Our ship would be the last one to cross the gap. Our ship has special cargo. It was essentially empty, just 10 men like me strapped in with the best zero-tech suits and weapons the Empire could build, and it stood in the aisle, a slender and eyeless metal form, a Tenno inside its warframe, vaguely human, vaguely feminine. Was this armor or some ornate carapace for the monster that lived inside? I strained against the harness as the ship yawed in final approach. I could see that the Tenno was standing there freely, Solomon gold gleaming, obviously the inertial force. Oh, this is long. Longer than I was thinking it was. Did I skip a paragraph? Nope. I had been until then a Tenno denier. Then they were ghost propaganda, twisted casualties of the Void era, not possibly real. Yet here it was in the flesh. The Empire, in their desperation, was going to turn the demons loose and hope for the best. Who did we fear more, the enemy or this monster? We had our safeties off. Could we trust it? Then it didn't matter anymore. The punch came and our windows became blinding. When we could see again, our ship was somewhere else, shattered and dead in an instant. My lungs were flattened, like space. Eyes full of death, ship debris glittered like a night snow. The alien blue star was dark and blinding beyond us. The countless articulating warm ships of our enemies ringed in glowing discs, undulating and heat bursting the surviving soldiers like me. So we're seeing a third-person perspective here on her. This is where I died. I was caught in an R disc, sweeping over my right side, and setting my blood on fire. My vision flattened, the hearing muffled and buzzed. I could feel the side of my face slack and wet. I appreciate the lurks, Snaps, and I will catch up in a quick second. I kind of went down a lore, and I'm going to keep reading. I got 2 more paragraphs. I'll catch up if I missed anything. I was in a dying dream. I saw a bright spot blurring and weaving around me. I felt a tug toward it from the metal clasps on my suit. It reached me, rising up, a gleaming metal beast, a plume of golden wings rising and unfolding behind it, an angel. It snatched me from death. I could feel my lungs filled as it wrapped me in its wings, its void shield shimmering blue, strained under the enemy beams. I felt a sudden tug of acceleration. I closed my eyes and held on like a child. I awoke on the floor in the sting of crisping flesh on my face inside. It was standing over me, the wings gone. I heard the cracking of weapons echoing down the corridor. Maybe the mission would be saved, but I was dying, and so I waved my hands to send it away. I felt a pistol thrust in my hand, and I was heaved on my feet. The angel had saved me, pulled me from the hell, but it would not pity me. I was to die on my feet by its side. I turned my good side toward the gunfire and raised the gun. I nodded, its outstretched metal hand surging and pulsing in ancient shapes as blue shimmering around me. It turned, drawing its blade, and together we surged headlong into the hailstorm of death and the fire that awaited us. So is that like in theory that could be a little bit of the like text lore for that teaser? Yeah, thank you, Malachi. Yeah, it does. So it's not. So what's interesting though is that teaser had Mag. It sounds like it has non-Tenno, non-Warframe soldiers as well, which I think they were a little out of focus, but I think we saw other bodies there. And then we also saw Volt. So we're gonna get a Volt teaser at some point. That would be kind of cool. Good night, cat.
Nana cutie.
Have a good one. Power's back on. You're gonna log on. Oh, we lore dove. We lore dove and buys you some time. If I have things to chime in on the ADHD conversation, difficulties with attention, tag me. I'll try and jump back in, but I also don't want to intrude. Yes, the teasers seem to be the aftermath of that. It makes sense to me anyway. The keeping track of the lore here, it feels like every time you learn something of the lore, you get like 5 more questions. Does anybody want to run the event? I'll ask that before we dive in. Between the Mag and the Volt, it's like Rhino and Nyx. Oh, okay. And I think there's a Loki behind. They give Lauren. Oh, okay. So we're depending on how much they want to blow the world up, they could start killing off their frames. I just don't know what like that's a big plot shift. You can run the event in a sec. Cool, Nasus. Fang, we're gonna when Nasus hops in, then we'll go. I have 1 extra slot, not including Nasus. If where is Excal Prime, by the way? If he was in there, I didn't see him. But that doesn't mean much. Again, my eyes, grand scheme of things, I'm still a rookie here. What sort of author writes such literary prose about their near-death situation? A person who wants to profit off the publishings. That would be a great plot twist. He is not in the teaser. Gotcha. Those frames are dead, or at least the abandoned with their operators, like the ones in the opening. Ooh. See, the problem is like when I watch that opening, I'm like, oh, that's a really cool scene. I have no idea what's happening right now. Whenever I do the spoiler-filled playthrough, I need to do every scene, including that. It's like I didn't know who any of those frames were. Like those were, I didn't know they were. I mean, I knew they were Warframes because of the game's title, and that's all I knew. Not sure they would add XCal Prime since he's unplayable and limited. Maybe, I mean, everybody has Umbra, right? Like we could just put Umbra in that place. Oh, and that's what X just said. Actually, while we wait for Nasus, Nasus, the party is open if my invite doesn't work. I'm gonna use little boy's room real quick. I'll be right back. I've returned. I will put us in queue while I see. There's only one Umber and he didn't go to Tel, so it would have to be XCal. Time to backpedal, DE. Give us all XCal Prime. You got to do it for lore reasons now. They could also retcon stuff. It's the cheap way to navigate situations like that. Nice thing is no, I don't need to be in Discord anymore. Nice thing is, there's enough ambiguity to the plot that they can navigate stuff if they have to. Oh! Huh. Please give me something I have built. Please give me something I have built. Oh! Alright, we're good. None of this is usable. Oh, I need to build this thing. Ooh, I should make sure they're giving me one with mods. Okay, good. Like I say, I have not built the thing yet. We do have a mission with XCal Prime that would take away the exclusivity they gave founders unless XCal Prime is only features an NPC and remains unplayable. But then what about the founding players who have them?
So I found myself a kingdom to rule.
Time to backpedal. Time to backpedal. Founders, you, oh, I don't have Nala. I forgot. I don't know how this is going to work. Oh, okay. It just works by default. What a wasted mod slot now. I say that as somebody who wasn't around for it, so I'm like, I couldn't have ever been a founder. Her gem works on the boss. Oh. You guys are welcome. I'm bringing fancy roses. I'm the ultimate support Warframe player. Source, trust me. That guy's name had feet pics in it. Oh, is it underneath? No. Lame. It doesn't seem underneath, but it has a down arrow. I'm gonna check underneath. Oh no, there's just some random dude over here. What are you doing over here, buddy? Did that do it? Okay. I could sacrifice and give you guys some crit damage. Who are you guys playing? Rev, Oberon, Titania. Oh wait, what guns do you have? Soma. Alternox, I don't remember. Yeah, fuck it. Enjoy the crit damage.
This isn't enough. We need to call in more help. From you. Another
Honestly, I wouldn't care if they gave everyone Excaleto and Skana Prime. Only downside for me is your Riven dispositions would go down. I hope, like, I get the box they've put themselves in. I hope they go away from permanent exclusives from now on. Because I don't know. I just never thought it really actually contributed much. And honestly, in this sense, you kind of restrict your ability to tell a story a little bit. Yeah, I doubt we would actually use him in a mission, but he might show up in the Tell teaser dead on the ground. Either dead on the ground, I mean, if he is a character in the plot, I think that has to be fair game. Mel, I don't know what this Last at the Heirloom situation. I want the Mag Heirloom. It's the best Mag skin. Every time I watch Merch play with her, I'm like, you jerk. And, Mel, it would be comical to see Zion try and navigate an in-person conversation. Because I think, I wonder if those skills have diminished because of excessive degeneracy online. In the case of the Founders Pack, the alternative was bankruptcy. True, the Mag and Frost Heirloom skins, though, was unnecessary. Yeah.
The Zaraman. How much you learned once the restraints were taken off. Think what
I don't know why I sat there and thought about that last one. I'm not meleeing with her. Yeah, I mean, I don't run a business, obviously. My opinion doesn't matter. It would just be nice to have all of the primes, not all of the primes in except Excal, and have Umbra instead.
These creatures are no scourger, but they'll crush you still.
You want Ash Heirloom skin? Has there been talk of that? Or are you just an Ash fan? Which I am too. Nope, I shot my friend I shot both of my friends repetitively. Valkyr's next, and then is it confirmed Valbon or is it teased Valbon? Or like theorized, maybe that's a better phrase. Confirmed Valbon early next year, cool. He is, in my opinion, he is also somebody who needs fashion. Needs some TLC. The frame's fine, just the fashion world. You're an Ash fan? I might have committed Ash blasphemy, Heinrich, but I didn't enjoy the mechanic of his 4, so I Helminthed off of it. And I just play him as a permanently invis melee. And I do a lot of damage. And the damage alone is rewarding enough. His orbs can red crit. Yeah. Honestly, I like him. His 4 alone I find entertaining. I actually wanted to build him for his 3, and like, I know his 3 is not great, but I'm like, I wanted to make it work. And I'll get kills with it, but I'm like, in the path to do that, I fell in love with his 4. For Soulframe, they're planning to do Founder's Pack, but if you are a founder for that, you could give anyone the blueprint from the item with your name on it. So it'd be like you could give Excalibur Prime and Great. That would be cool. If they do that, X, dibs on yours. Your Excalibur. I'll run around with an X engraving. And if needed, I'll fight Zion for the honor. I think I'll win. You love his 4th ability, especially with Arcane Trickery. I just, like... So, most of the things that happen with me in Warframes, Heinrich, they really boil down to skill issues on my part. But I was like, I wanted it to feel like I was sending out a bunch of shadow assassins, but I felt like I was... Like, I wanted to be out there fighting as well. And I felt like I had to be stationary to send the shadows out, and then I could go do stuff. And I'm like, I'm just going to go invisible and stab everything. Oh, you would teleport with them as OG, and now it doesn't? Again, and remember, my evaluation is never about usefulness or how strong something is. I am all about fun factor. And I'm like, I want the like, if a good way to explain it, if his 4 functioned like Araxia's in some way, where you hit him with an ability and then you kill him and it spawns some shadow assassins and then they go around and kill things, he might be my favorite frame. Welcome back, Cupcake. You sell TP with if you teleport after the 4. Yeah, I think for me, yeah, the Araxia example is the best way I can describe it. If it functions something to that effect, or like even just something like Necros. Stop, bros. I'm trying to. I'm probably gonna die trying to get my decree. All right. Oh, wrong weapon. All right, you guys got this for a second. No. This one. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted trying to get my decrees up. If it was just something simple where it's like, oh, I just have a bunch of shadow assassins out and then I kill a bunch of stuff, I probably would have liked it more. But the thing is, I have fun running around with them just permanently invisible. How am I still alive? Bro, back off. Zion X is being the voice of reason here. I know I don't count for a voice of reason, but maybe X does. It's very buggy for a long time if you killed enemies with it. I need to shoot while I read. While you were teleporting, a good chance you'd be sent to the void. Lovely. I didn't when he was updated, I didn't have Ash then. I needed a few more days to get him and then get him crafted. So I think by the time I got to play him, the bugginess was worked out. I think, didn't they change the way his the arcane that doesn't allow your counter to drop, your combo counter to drop? Melee crescendo. They had changed the way that worked before I had unlocked him. Yes, crescendo, yeah. They changed the way that worked before I had unlocked him. So if he had bugs at the beginning, I didn't experience them. Charlie, I love you with all my heart, but you're not separating me from my future Labubu. Look, you're a grown woman. You spend your money how you want. I would like you to make a note of this moment, though. Because I would like you to learn that if you regret purchasing it, that this moment represents the fear of missing out stuff. And so it'll be a learning opportunity, and a learning opportunity for 30 bucks is a pretty reasonable learning opportunity, all things considered. It's not like you're gambling 500 bucks away or something. I ignored your joke? Uh-oh. It's Dicree, not Duckree? Decree. You thought you were funny? I'm not understanding the joke because I'm a little thick, Cupcake.
I thrive on nothingness. You choke on it.
Oh, that's a good one for me. Hey, hold all these abilities, or all these statuses. Oh, some crystals on you? Oh, duh, no what? I am so glad I took the crit damage one. The boost of crit damage, I have guaranteed red crits. Oh, I'm so smart and I didn't even know it. Oh, I'm such a good Warframe player. Just processing stuff, not even aware of it. Yep. I wish. You almost died getting your decree, so it was a Dicree instead. It was a near-death Dicree. It was a near-death Dicree. I don't have a cage you can send me to, so you just have to deal with that joke. Which is stolen from Cupcake, so we can tell Cupcake to get in the cage. I agree, Cupcake, which is why I felt bad that I was dense and I didn't get it. I was also struggling real hard to not die. You're not degenerate enough for a cage. I also think, Cupcake, I also think if somebody put you in a cage, I think you'd get out of it. Yeah, see, the hornies get thrown into the cage because they're, well, horny, they're one-track mind. They didn't acquire the skills to get out of the cage until somebody lets them out. It's like, you have opposable thumbs. Nobody even said we locked you in the cage. Just get in it. They do like them. They do like them. The Baldur's Gate video I just put up was entitled Paladin versus the Zathis. It's not torture if you're into it, because Kat enjoys pain. At least her character does. I question it might be her real self as well. That could go either way. Charlie, you never told me the color, texture, and thickness of the collar you want me to get. I could not possibly care less. What is causing my crystal to stay alive so long? I don't remember it being over a minute. He wants pink, he always wants the pink. It's a good color. I'm not gonna say why. Objectively, it's a good color. You see here, we could ask her, hey, Kat, Kat, you better be asleep. You gotta go get your dad. Kat, do you get turned on by being in pain being inflicted upon you? She's gonna say yes. The thing I don't know is if it's for the bit or if it's a confession. Where's our friend? Oh. Yesterday, there was, or maybe it was 2 days ago, there was so much spamming of that point redeem, and that noise never played. And I was just like praying it would not, because it's the worst.
The paradox can't help you forever.
All, so no. Yeah, I'm with Cupcake. I don't think anybody needed to know that. Who got off the... It's cold out there. It's not. It's so fucking hot.
Don't think for a second.
Do y'all have names if you call your man's member? If I have been in a relationship where a lady named it, I was not told of the name. That is the most I can contribute to that conversation. Sure. Probably not the best one, but that's fine. Charlie, is this a man that I will confidently say I have not named mine. I'm happy to clarify that for you, that I have not.
This place is mine. It only exists because of me. That means I'm
Why do you, what, X? My God, X. I'm losing brain cells here. Senior Cheek Clapper Jr. You're concerned at the moment? I think Beast has the answer that you're probably looking for, Cupcake, is Beast's answer. Joking about it's funny, most people don't. To my understanding, most people don't. Remember I said X was the voice of reason earlier? Yeah, it's because Zion sets the bar at just Mariana Trench low. Look at all those statuses. I had 240 stacks of toxin on him. Like, bro. Y'all believe in relationships? That is perfectly valid response. Relationships are not for everybody. Have you had relationships, Charlie? I thought docs didn't have social lives. I have. Most of them have sucked. The funny thing is as I learned about myself, I'm like, there are a lot of relationships that I'm like, I just don't want to be in them. So I am content with single life at this point. Like the tail of one looks like Barrow? Oh, I have not looked. Oh. Really, I bet you can find a woman. See, the thing for me is I catch glimpses of myself in the mirror at the gym. I walk around with a I want to murder somebody look on my face, and it's not intentional. I just kind of get in the zone, and I tend to be pretty flat affect when I walk around, despite the laughter we have here amongst nerds. Maybe I'm not quite. I'm calling y'all nerds, and that is a term of endearment. Against people in the gaming community and whatnot, I tend to lighten up a bit, but out in my daily life, I tend to be very flat affect, unless I'm around people I know. Absolutely. I live for the homie hookup. I will keep that in mind, Cupcake. One thing I let myself do these days, very goal oriented. So like I think about stream a lot, I think about lifting a lot. Before I thought about my job a lot. Now I think about how I want it to not exist anymore. I will run one more event and then we'll call it. A wise me would stop now, but I'll run one more. I assume you two are still good to roll. Did I get anybody good? Volt 7. Oh, I got Citrine again. Okay, I got the Terror Vandal. Okay, I have a viable weapon. Yeah, we're just gonna. My Citrine's such a lovely. I think a lovely design. We're gonna run the Citrine again. Honestly, that's the way to be. Just let things take their course and go with the flow. No, I mean, I believe if you want to potato market a great name. No, if you want something in life, you have to seek it out. By and large, are there people who they stumble into a relationship and it just happenstance works out? Yes, but I don't think that's how you like. If it's something you want in your life, you seek it out. Just waiting for life to happen to you is not a good way to get what you want. The thing is, that involves an assessment of what are your priorities in life. Right now, I have a really hard time getting through my day to day. If I then needed to Daffy Ducky, sorry, if I needed to like, okay, and now I need to make sure we go on a date once a week or the texting's pretty easy. But like, oh, we need to be on the phone for an hour. I'm making up things. Obviously I'm making up things, but like the responsibility that you walk into with a relationship when I'm having a hard time just navigating my day to day, like I need my work-life balance back before I would even think of it. In 1 month, Cupcake, my job ends. August 14th. In between that time, I have a week off. This Thursday through next Wednesday. I think I counted, and I think there is a total of 15 more days I need to go in. And then financially, I might be a little stressed, but my work-life balance will return in 1 month. Although if I'm being honest, I would like my lifts to start improving again with sleep. And I'd like to really dive into the content, streaming, take care of my YouTube, get better at TikTok. Like, I'd really like to actually get good at some of this. Although I don't know how much I'm using work as an excuse for me being slow on things and not being is skilled at something versus it's an actual hindrance. Time will tell. Ad in 5 minutes. There is no way I'm going to be able to avoid that ad with how long these events take. The horrors of the real world. One of your exes rushed at you with a knife after threatening other stuff. People are wild. I didn't get threatened with a knife, Beast. But I have had, fortunately, a significantly smaller person than I lay their hands on me. And I'm like, I wasn't threatened for my safety. There was no weapon involved, but I'm like, that, emotionally, that hurts. Like, you dislike somebody, objectively you're dysregulated enough, but you dislike somebody enough that you want to cause them physical pain. And like, this isn't what a relationship is. Abuse is abuse. Oh yeah. Oh no, it was 100%. Both the abuse is abuse. I was just fortunate enough that I was like, I'm 90 pounds heavier than you. If you don't have a weapon, you are not gonna hurt me. It's the emotional hurt that was the worst. So do I have another? Oh, what? I got OnlyFans money if you got content. Just not that kind of content, Aces. Do I have another job lined up? In theory. The person I interviewed with, he wanted me to change my CV a little bit to match the job description, which was more of like an HR thing. The human resources likes when the job description matches the documentation of the qualifications. So I was fine with that. He needed me to do a couple of other little like technical things, and then he is gonna send me a data set that I need to demonstrate I know how to analyze. It is an analysis I've never done before, but I'm a very, very quick study when it comes to stats. I talked to one of the statisticians at my, on my team, and he was like, I haven't done that one either, but like, you're gonna be able to do that in like a weekend. Just sit down, pick a day on a weekend, sit down and just do it. And I'm like, you're right. So in theory, if I do that, I will have a job. It will be 100% work from home. And so work-life balance and finances will be resolved. The moment I get that job, I am building a new computer because I have wanted to do that since I got my degree. And between being a best man in a wedding, being in another wedding, those types of things, I just never got caught up on my finances to be able to do it. I went off on a tangent. Glad you got out of there, Charlie. Me too. I am a much more well-rounded person. Actually, I was pretty well adjusted in that relationship. I was not the unadjusted one. And it taught me like, hey, I am better. I have a great group of friends, an absolute stellar group of friends. You guys have talked to Kat, you guys have talked to Toby. The group is that. I may feel lonely from time to time. I am never alone, and that is such a powerful thing that I'm blessed to be able to say. Took a while to find my friends, but harkening back to seek out that which you want. I never went to nerdy things when I was younger because I was like, oh, it's just not it's not what people do. Now I say fuck what people do, and I like video games and anime and blah blah blah, and found friends who were like-minded, and it's lovely. If I may trauma dump a little bit, you've never trauma dumped over the line, Cupcake. I would just say, maybe if it's super detailed, maybe like the Cliff Notes version, like the degree at like, what Beast was saying, like that level. Oh my, to be honest, you'd probably do well on OnlyFans. I gotta be able to look myself in the mirror, and I am not judging anybody who is, is okay for that for them, but it does not match my value system. I could nerd on the science, but I'm not going to. But it doesn't match my personal value system, so I don't want to live my life that way. But I don't look down on people, other people's value systems are not my value systems, so I'm not superior just because I have different value systems.
I can be your
Oh, we're taking the ammo capacity.
Your friend. Dead. Back their voice
Best part is I typed content before you even said content.
is ours.
Oh, I was gonna say great minds think alike, but no, man, I kind of roasted myself there. And that's how you reverse roast. When's a tuxedo with no pants coming out, Doc? All right, you know I said I'd do the maid one for charity. I will have pants on for every stream. I ain't taking my pants off for charity. The bet. Oh God. Okay. When Nasus and Zion are speaking the same language, we all need to run. Booty shorts, what it is? You have to have a booty to pull those off. I have a negative booty. I do leg and back workouts twice a week, and I have no booty. Well, squats don't really, I mean, like, your glutes activate in a squat, but it's hinge movements that really grow glutes. And I only do about one of those every, well, I guess twice a week. But it's honestly, it's something that, like, just, about a year or so, I had a muscular imbalance, and part of it was I wasn't doing hinge movements consistently. So I've addressed that sense in the balance is there, but for a long time I wasn't doing the hinge movements because I'm like, I am exercising legs plenty, just not sufficiently.
That's why he's trembling, isn't it?
Nasus needs to live in a cage. Absolutely needs to live in a cage. I think Nasus would also like it in the cage, though. Did you die already? Can I put crystals on her? I can't. Ooh. Is somebody hitting her with gloom? Or did she bug? My gun doesn't do a lot of damage, but, well, it's a gun.
Not very nice, kiddo.
I put myself in a dog cage once for $100. You were fucked up. You got $100? Oh, yeah. How long do you have to be in the dog cage to get the $100? Just to see if you can fit in? Oh, that's a smart $100. Zion, what the hell's wrong with you?
This isn't your home anymore.
Yes, always remember, Zion Get in the Cage is the discounted version. Always 50% off. I will say I really like Citrine with your companion being able to run around with the crystal. Don, Charlie, Pet Play. I'm not reading the rest of it. Does that mean Zion's 50% off? No, it means that she has to get in the cage so often that people can't afford it in this economy to pay full price. Is this the type of shit that is on, oh fuck, what's it called? Oh, it's a fetish site, FetLife. Is this the type of shit that's on there? It is? Double of free is still free. Nah, double a free? Nah, we're getting paradoxical here. She pays you. Oh, if I could set up a system that every time somebody needed to use Zion Get in the Cage, it took it from her channel points, I would set that up in a heartbeat. If I ever use stream elements, like use those points, I'm sure I have the flexibility to do that. If I get streamer bot set up, I'm sure I do, and that will happen. Who's the over? Do we have a Dante? Oh, we have a Dante. Oh, and a Revenant. Oh, it's my cold from Citrine that's not letting her move? Haha. Sorry, I missed that before. I'm so good, I know how my frame works. I'm so good at this game. We know for certain nobody watches this stream for my skill in Warframe. That we know. You do? Oh, thanks, Wind. See, Wind's always the vibe. Wind's the vibe that language I speak. Everybody else is a vibe. I just don't quite speak the same language. This is true. I mean, I still struggle to navigate the game, but it is better than when I started. You were here, like, you might be the person who was here the earliest, at least most consistently anyway. Like, obviously Uncle Filthy pops in from time to time, Griff, you know, just to name a couple. But you've been here for a while. And I appreciate it a whole bunch. My first exposure to the fish market was Wind. Looks pretty skillful on your screen. You're watching in 360p, X. I may not be even playing Warframe. My friend has a profile. Wait, who's an aggressive golden retriever? I missed something. Somebody's an aggressive golden retriever. I'm here for the sexual harassment degeneracy. I think you are speaking for a lot of the people, Nasus. Wouldn't trust a quiet person? Depends on how quiet and in what context. Somebody who listens and then speaks could be perceived as quiet, and that is, in my opinion, a very wise way to approach conversations. Charlie, I came to see Warframe and talk psychology. The things I research after chat. My poor FBI guy that watches everything I do must be in therapy by now. We do get psychology chats from time to time. This is true. We had a really nice ADHD one earlier. And we've had some in the past. It's just most of it is I guess it's pet play today.
Too late, kiddo. This
That's how you're playing and you have a head. I'll take it. Oh, this chat is entirely a psychological study in real time. Oh, I bet I lose somebody here. There are times, which is a little bit why, like you honestly, Cupcake, you'll probably know this too, just given your professional past. There are times people write like a 3 or 4 line message, and it's a serious message. It's not like just goofing around. And I'll have to like pause after I read it, because as I read, I'm like, I just saw 6 months of therapy. And like, I'm not gonna ever respond that way. I'm not anybody's therapist here. But like my brain just like, oh, and I'm like, hold on, back up. And so once in a while there are psych stuff. Most importantly, it's people's degenerate expression that they can't get in the rest of their daily life. I should use my last decree. Nope. I may have chosen to decree in the middle of the boss fight. It's fine. It's fine. Take notes. Charlie, speak. I'm not. You said speaking of pet play. I'm not reading the rest of the message. You tagged me in it, and that's how you let off. I'm not reading it. I'm moving on. I said get ready for bed, not to go to bed now. It's 11 p.m. I mean, honestly, if she goes to bed, she can't hurt us. So maybe she should just go to bed. Can I? I don't think I can put the crystals on him. I cannot. Brother, I can guarantee you're worse than an IRL. Well, that just means you're consistent with your sense of self. You're secure in your sense of self. Kudos to you. For sure, you see it also? Yep. You can't not see it. It's just a matter. This is the Cupcake. You can't not see it. It's just a matter of, just like with every other automatic thought you have, choosing how you want to respond. I like too much of Warframe when you're in the Valis. Oh, what do you play on, Heinrich? I've heard some people have a really hard time, depending on their platform, on Deimos and a section you were probably not in, and I'm not going to say. But there are 2 places, and actually I might have friends in my party. That is the last one I'm going to run, but I am going to go to the shop and see if I can buy the remaining stuff. But that is going to be the last one for me. Nasus and Fang, thank you for the runs, my friends. Who's not the boogeyman? Mel or Zion? Probably Zion. For sure, my poor therapist legit told me she needed one after a year with you. I hope that was humor, because even the worst stuff, and when I say worst stuff, I mean like most painful, I think on it when I leave, and my empathy is there. But I think since I got out of my first semester, let's say my first semester or 2, I don't take it home with me anymore. I think about it, I empathize, but I'm like, I can't be drawn down by this, or I can't help somebody, so I have to leave it. And then I just left it as I left the work site and left the session. Then I thought about it as session got closer, and if I needed to do some reading in between and whatnot. Do I have enough for both of these? I want the... Oh, I do. Alright, we bought out the shop. out the shop. Am I close to completing? And I don't even know if these sell worth a damn, but
But I taught you respect. In a way, I
Here.
was your real father, wasn't I?
well, I have another one of those if I need it. Oh wait, do I have 13 more? I already own that. Do I care about the totem? Maybe I will one day. 4. You cost 18. I already have you. Are you cheap? You are cheap. We'll buy 2 of you. There, you didn't get neglected. I already have you, but you didn't get neglected. Oh, bought out the shop. You have a day and a half left. If you haven't gotten the stuff from there that you want, you have a day and a half left. You play on your laptop. Oh, okay. Yeah, play around with the settings a little bit. I haven't heard anybody who, like, I mean, some places have a lot to process, so it could be just depending on how new or old your laptop is. But I have heard problems with like Switch and like older like PS the earlier generations of PlayStation. You stop weakening a few weeks later, you haven't gone back. Obviously I was not there, Cupcake. My speculation is she had stuff in her personal life. Is my speculation. By the way, if you change your UI scaling, you can fit more in one row. Oh, in the shops, I can change my... Oh, interesting. Cool. I'll take a look at it. Thank you for the citrine, Carrie. Thank you, because I killed nothing. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I killed stuff. Oh, look at me. Oh, I did so well. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself. I feel like I was doing shit. I was just looking at chat most of the time. There's every reality that I put all these statuses on. Somebody does 99% of the damage and I steal the kill. But I'll take it. If you praise me, I'll stop harassing you forever. I don't care if you harass me. I want you, when you express a concern about your health and I provide you some science, I want you to digest that science. If you do that, I will then give you some praise, but probably not in the way you want. And we both know, Zion, you would not stop harassing me forever. The nerve to say, this is a family-friendly stream, and I can't remember if Fox timed you, but you were not degenerate for it was like 14 or like 44 seconds or something. You can't. You can't. And we all know Fox is a very trustworthy source of information. Sorry. I need to pick someone to raid. Phenom streaming? Okay, I'm gonna be selfish. I know this isn't the way that, you know, good stream. Nasus, I want you to reflect on what you just wrote on the internet. I was mid-sentence. I want you to just reflect on what you wrote on the internet. All right, we are going to go to Phenom and hang out because I haven't had a chance to talk to Phenom in a while, and so I'm being selfish. Phenom's great people, by the way. Really great people. Oh, Cappuccino's over there. Sweet. Yes, we are going to go see Phenom because I want to chat with him a little bit before I hop off. Because he usually does not stream at this time, so I'm going to check in and see what he's doing. So yes. I hit the button. Reminder for schedule for the next couple of days. Tomorrow, open chat most likely. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Warframe, usual. Nothing out of the ordinary. Thursday, 50-50. I actually stream on Thursday to kind of as a makeup because I am out Friday and Saturday. No stream, I'm busy. Sunday, I hope to stream like normal per schedule. I could be so dog tired by then, or friends from out of town could still be in the area, and I want to spend a little bit more time with them while I have the chance. I will post about Sunday if it's not going to happen. But Friday, Saturday, those are out. Just I will not be on. And then Thursday is just going to be makeshift. It's so loud. Okay. Thank you all so much, you lovely, lovely people. Hi, Merch. I'm sorry I didn't. Yes, we're leaving. Well, we're going to go see Phenom. Because I haven't talked to him, so I want to see what he's up to. So yes, thank you all so much. I hope you have a lovely evening. I hope to talk to you guys again soon. Appreciate you all, and take care. Good night.